this message. I mean, this video. I'm like totally unfocused right now. But anyway, I wanted to make this video because I keep thinking that, I recall a few people accusing me of being arrogant in the past, and I'm going to clarify some things. I think when people think of arrogance, they think of somebody who thinks that they're too good to associate with people that they perceive to be beneath them. And I think everybody's like that, okay? But I'm not, if you think about the situation that I've been in, where I'm dealing with perpetrators continuously asking me loaded questions and being what I consider to be pretty rude to me. For example, the farmer, okay? That dude was just completely obnoxious. And so from a lot of people's perspective, because I tend to, when I say no, I mean no, okay? When I recognize abuse of any kind, I don't want to associate with these people at all. I mean, I want to completely distance myself. So some people will say, well, gosh, maybe in their mind they're weak, so they would feel pressure to maybe befriend somebody who's going to treat them like that. But I'm the kind of person, I see no benefit to that. Okay, like I said, growing up, I can recall many times being bullied in school, as I'm looking back. And I know that tactic of trying to win them over or trying to make them stop doing that by being nicer to them is not going to work, okay? I know how that works. I've done that many times. If a person has a vendetta against you, they don't like you for whatever reason, they're not ever going to, even though they try, just like the girl over there at the farmer's place. When I was talking to her, and I really do believe that she tried very hard not to act like an obnoxious idiot, but something about her feelings towards me made her continue to be that way, even though she tried not to. So I believe in severing ties with people who show any signs of abuse, because it's a vicious cycle. So because I'm very strong in my convictions, which I have every reason to be, people will perceive me as being arrogant, like I just don't want to be around people. That's not true. I mean, I do want to be around people, but I want to be around people who are not going to abuse me or be the extension of my family's abuse, which is exactly what has happened in these jobs that I've dealt with. So also, a lot of people, anytime somebody's right about something, or a constant winner, like for example, you might follow a contestant on Jeopardy for however long the duration of that game is going on. And this person might just keep coming with all the answers every single time. They're constantly right. And, some people after a while will look at that person and start feeling that person's being annoying because they're right, okay? And I think that this is a situation, and I think this is what's happened when a lot of my targeting was intensifying, being baited for all these jobs and everything. I think it's because they felt maybe angry because in their mind I was winning. I wasn't trying to win. I was literally fighting for my life, okay, in a situation where the psychological phenomenon was getting so incredibly bizarre, and, this whole thing where these people felt they were entitled to literally take away everything that I've worked for. And I was basically trying to just pay my bills and get back where I was before, and these people, for some reason, thought it was a joke. And so because I am the winner in this situation, I don't care what anybody says, I don't care what the mayor says, I don't care what anybody says, okay? Maybe I may be working a piece of shit job, but the fact of the matter is I'm right, okay? And so because of that, people will, because it's already a heated issue because these people felt as though they had the right to do what they did, and now they look like complete and utter idiots. Because I'm going to tell you what, these people were 100% wrong, okay? And if anybody proves, if you're going to look at the situation, you know that I'm the one who's right, okay? Because I didn't do anything, okay? Other than lie to my husband. My family are domestic stalkers. They have everything that they said or set forth is null and void, okay? So, there's a lot of emotions that go on in here, and I think it's going to be a long time, maybe never, where people are going to start realizing that they can't continue to be hostile towards me because I didn't do anything, and that they're in the wrong. So I'm not arrogant, I'm just right. I mean, I would love to have, people I can mingle and hang out with. I mean, sure, of course, I do like to spend most of my time by myself. I am kind of a homebody. I like being at home. And there's times where I'm out in the middle of the day and it's just like, you know what, I need to get home. Okay, I like being at home. But I like to have a little bit of a balance there. I mean, I would love to have a girlfriend to go out and shop with, you know, somebody who had artistic abilities and they could come and, you know, help me with decorating and art and that sort of stuff. I would love, 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 love that, okay? But I'm not going to lower my standards to associate with people who are trying to impose their will on my life, trying to destroy my life, and people who don't accept the people that I love in my life. That is just not going to happen. So, because some other people, like I said, because maybe they feel as though they would bend over backwards and they themselves would, you know, break and start hanging out with perps and being their friend and that kind of stuff. Like I said before, I understand that that tactic does not work, okay? And you will end up 10 times worse by associating with these people. Okay, that's a part of my mobbing situation where, you know, I felt like, well, maybe I'll just be nice to this person, even though I was already nice. But I was being nice to the person, hoping that this would just stop it because I need my job, you know. But it doesn't work. So I understand. I'm very good with people when it comes to understanding them, the complexities of their behavior. So I know to bail and get the hell out of there. This is not going to work, and you only end up being more frustrated, and they are more and more trying to make you more like them. Which is, I will honestly tell you that all the people that I had to come in contact with during this whole situation, I would never want to have to encounter again. So I have to pick myself up and try to do the best I can to get back to wherever I was before. That's the only thing I can do, because I tell you what. It is a very cruel world out there, okay? And people are evil. They are very evil, okay? And this is a very good situation. And maybe they didn't think of themselves as evil, but whatever the case is, whether they're evil or just ignorant, this whole situation should have never been enacted out in public. I mean, so much of this was wrong. So because I'm right, and everybody was already upset about this in the first place, because they were playing tug-of-war with my life, and now they feel like, okay, well, now they can't do that. I'm sure a lot of people took a lot of their time and effort into this. You know, people were, you know, talking, chatting, sending emails, setting up jobs, you know, bogus job interviews and all this kind of stuff. So a lot of people put a lot of intense emotion and energy into my targeting, okay? And to find out that they had no right to do what they did, find out I'm innocent and all this was bullshit and they had no fucking right whatsoever to do what they did to me. And now they're thinking, okay, and there's the anger and the hatred is still going to be in these perpetrators, okay? And so that's my my feeling is that, you know, well, my feeling about it, my other feelings and emotions about it, I don't need to express that in this video, but I do want to clarify the fact that I'm not arrogant. I do have high standards when it comes to associating with people. I want people who are strong in character. And I know that's a very hard thing to find, okay? Because if I was having a hard time finding a job in a town this big, or even worse, in Los Angeles, okay, that's a lot of people who participated in my targeting for no reason, okay? So no, I'm not arrogant. I'm just right. And it feels good to be right. Anyway, ending this video. Take care. Bye-bye.